What an amazing opportunity here for me on the Harvest Show. I get a chance to walk the streets of Jerusalem with the Middle East correspondent and my colleague, Brian Bush. Brian, thank you. It's so good to meet you.
Your hands are cold.
I know, and you're tall.
Yeah. That's what they all say.
Okay, so Brian, this is your home, Jerusalem.
That's right. And we're kind of standing in where my backyard is. I live in a gated community. It's,
Okay. Jaffa
pretty
Gate.
old. Yeah.
So I'm looking forward to walking the streets with you and you just kind of giving me a tour of your home and the old city.
Okay, well, let's go.
Let's go.
not delay.
Okay.
Well, today we're lucky because actually there aren't a lot of people in the old city. But, usually with these narrow streets, people throng here. And they throng here for what? Shopping. And this place is Abu Khalaf. These guys have material from Syria, from Lebanon, from Turkey. These are the proprietors. They got some of the nicest fabrics you can imagine. You want to see?
Yeah, I do. And I want to shop. Hi, how are you?
How are you?
Wow. Uh-huh. Wow, Brian, thank you so much for taking me shopping.
Oh, of course.
Men usually don't do that, so that's a good thing so much.
4 stars for me.
Okay, so where to next? I'm enjoying your city.
We are close to the Holy Sepulchre, which is the crown of Jerusalem. Let's go inside.
Okay.
I've got to just pause for a moment and point out these stones because these are Roman pavement stones from the Second Temple period. In other words, Christ himself may have walked across these stones. Okay, Valerie, here we are. This is the courtyard of the Holy Sepulchre, Christendom's most sacred site.
You know what? I can't wait to see it. I just love the architecture here, and I just kind of want to get some background about about the Holy Sepulchre, and I think you're the man to do it. So let's go.
Okay, here we go. Well, Valerie, the first thing that one encounters when they walk into this church is this anointing slab. By tradition, this is the place where Christ was laid and his body was anointed before it was placed in the tomb. Now, of course, you know that happened after he was hung upon the cross. This is Calvary, where Christ was crucified. And of course, our story doesn't end there, does it? Look at this beautiful entrance to the sepulchre of Jesus Christ. This is where Christ was buried and rose from the grave. You can see the pilgrims. It means so much to them to come here and to see that Jesus isn't dead in a tomb. He's alive today, and that's what these priests and the other community's monks do in singing and lifting their voices of praise to God for what he's done.
Brian, thank you so much. This is an amazing place. I mean, and to have a personal tour guide explain to me what took place here in this beautiful facility. I should say church. It's not a facility. But I have to tell you, Brian, there's one other thing that I want to do before I leave the old city, and that is get something to eat.
Oh, well, of course. Well, I know a great place to get some hummus just around the corner.
Okay, I have to admit something. I will not eat hummus in any other city or any other state or country other than Israel.
You're with me. Come on, let's go. So, Valerie, I've brought you to my favorite hummus place. It's the best hummus in all of the old city. This is Lena. This is his proprietor, a good friend of mine. Lowe hummus. Let's go sit down. Shukran. Here you go, Valerie.
I've been looking forward to it. Okay, so this is freshly made.
Put the fork down. You grab the pita, open it up,
Okay.
and use that.
Okay, so thank you for the quick crash course
We
in
use
eating.
our fingers here.
I see. Are you going to join me?
I'll be happy to join you.
Okay, so should I open the pita or can
Watch
I
and
just
learn.
dip in?
There you
Okay.
go. Open that baby
This-
up like that.
okay.
Swish it around there, and in it goes. Bye.
I love this stuff. Oh, it's amazing. I love the olive oil.
Valerie, we started our time together right over there at the Church of the Holy Sepulchre. That's the place that we went into. And now we're on our mountaintop or rooftop experience. That's the thing that we're going to conclude with. You can see the Dome of the Rock, the Mount of Olives. Isn't Jerusalem incredible?
It is amazing, but what's really amazing is that you took out the time to show me your city. I had a wonderful time, Brian. It's just been awesome. I mean, when we were shopping, every girl likes to shop. See, you gained some points with me today because you took me shopping from the hummus, amazing fresh hummus, and I told you I will never eat it again until I return to Israel because this is the only place I'll eat it. And then just the fellowship, hanging and kicking around with you, going through the old city, walking where Jesus walked. This is an amazing place. Now, you may not get Brian on the Lassie Tours, but you will get all of the sites. So if you'd like to join us and see some of the sites that I've seen, walk where Jesus walked, eat some of the food that he would have eaten during that time, the smell, the senses, it's just all biblical. And I just had a great time. So I'd encourage you, if you'd like to join us on a Lassie Tour, call the number on your screen. Don't wait. And if you like, I'll even come back with you. I need an excuse to come back to the Holy Land. Call now.